Why does it delegate right now? Gaining from this. Oh, 3 gold. So it's the gold he's missing. Okay. Wait a minute. Alright, I made that one. Typically just test on him. All he gains is yeah, so I do any of these. Give him Hellgate. This is a magic. Wait. Okay. We're gold, 2 silver, along with the 8 black. Gives him white Gehenna. I need gold, black. Okay. There we go. Give him anti-sept all and white Gehenna. But I don't really need to keep looking. See what else we got. Welcome back, Minna. Just trying to figure out the what combination I want on this gay. Thank you for the hydrate. Your sink unclogged and the cats are now leaving the husband alone so you can cave time. Welcome back. These games you try to give everyone some type of healing. That's kind of where I was earlier. Well, I was looking at this one. Then I lose the other attack that I was actually gaining when I was doing this. Mew, welcome back. How are you doing? Now for Civ 6, a good quality game that I also have played many hours of. Actually, how many hours do I have in Civ 6? Is it like 500 or something? Or no, that might be Civ 5 or Civ 4. Doing good, just got some food. You ready to play some games? How about me? I'm doing pretty good. I'm playing this. I'm trying to figure out what balance here to strike. Doing the Gathering Storm DLC. Yeah. There's wait a second, I'm gonna actually go look to see what my hours in that game are. I used to play Civ 6 as kind of my, like, I used to speedrun Civilization games. If you know anything about that, and you'd be like, well, that's silly of you. Where is it? Oh, it's just Myers. Under Sid Meier's. Yeah, my playtime in Civ 6 is 876 hours. In Civ 7 or in Civ 5, it's 688 hours. So yeah, I haven't played it in a while though, because it was like, it's okay. I just got bored of it. You grew up on Age of Empires? I grew up on like Civilization 1. The original where Gandhi went nuts and blew up the world. That was always hilariously fun. Like, Gandhi, why? It. Too much micro. You have one Age of Empires game, but too difficult for you. Too much micro. Age of Empires wasn't that bad. I enjoyed Age of Empires a lot. I didn't like Age of Empires 3, where you had like the home, or is that 4? I think it's 3. It's where you have like your home base or whatever, and then I was just like, this is eh. You tried it and believe you too much micro for what you're used to. I like thinking in a lot of those type of games, so it's not too big a deal. Like I like the strategizing, thinking, and all that. Oh, that's right. Make another. Costs less, hits harder. Defense to keep alive, evade to stay, hit dodge. Speed increases my max EP. Yep. Yeah, I feel like his is too narrow, but disrupts the time-space continuum. I guess it's fine, actually. Hellgate, he has this one. Medium wide set, this attack. Yeah. Yeah, we're good with that. Just watching a friend of yours literally pressing every key in rapid succession while keeping the cavalry exploring and going back to pressing the keys to make stuff on the village to progress. You got a headache. You're like, no. To be honest, it gets easy. Like once you've done it a few times, like it's kind of like you in Fortnite, how you like when you're playing Fortnite, you have certain actions that are just instant. Like you know to do A, like. When you get into like when you get into a close range shotgun fight, you jump. You don't think about it. You don't go, should I or shouldn't I, or should I do A or B? You just know, like in situation A, do this, B, do this. It's the same type of thing. You just memorize the button pressing. So like, you know that like building a hut, like I used to do this in like all the different RTSs. Once you'd have to memorize, like your brain, you get used to doing it a lot. Yeah. So like it's just like anything. Like if you don't play Fortnite for a month or 2 months or 3 months, I guarantee you're gonna forget some stuff and then have to you'll pick it up quickly, but you have to play it to pick it up. I see you just started this War of Mine. That is a very fun game. I played that in a couple of ways. I played that in a Benevolent Survivor. I played that where I went through and murdered everybody or murdered a bunch of people. It was, you know. Have fun with that game. You want to get all the achievements? See, I'm not an achievement person. I appreciate achievements, yay, but I'm not the type that's like, man, I want 100% something. I've never felt that inclination. A new patch for Helldivers 2. What are they? Made you have to learn new stratagem, and that's a great thing. Really? What new stratagems did they drop on you? Your short-term memory is really bad, so for many controls, you can never get used to it, sadly. Zito, the problem would be that in order to like overcome the bad short-term memory, because I have a okay-ish short-term memory. Like my memory is weird. It doesn't process things in ways that are simple. Most times it tries to create patterns and connections and like tapestry, which is why some things will be connected to memories that don't seem to make sense. Because it'll be like, oh look, you learned this while doing this at this time on this day, which reminds you of this event on this thing, and and the sky's blue. It's like, oh, why did it go around all there? But it's good because sometimes I'll remember weird things that people are like, that's not, oh, it is true. It's like, yeah. You have 3 games you've 100%ed so far. You do like getting 100% completion where you're not good at it. Currently, games are 7 Days to Die, Cult of the Lamb, and The Forest. See, I just can't motivate myself to play a game that much. Like that's. I mean, I know that's like on me, but still, I just can't do it. You have to start using cluster bombs and napalm bombs, more AoE style stratagems, since the threat is more leaning to hordes of enemies, at least for the bugs. That's true. Mew, you use cluster bombs, right? Or no, you've been using napalm, I think. I'm trying to remember how you accidentally killed me the last. Yeah, I just remember you used to murder me all the time. Yeah, it was cluster and now it's napalm. Either way, I still died to it. You're very simple, so you tend to not think too deep into things. I think a lot. It affects my my various gameplay. Of course, we got a new orbment just left here. Oh, we got Death Blow 1. 10% of the time it kills target. Place cast 2 with Death Blow. It's better because it lasts longer. Yeah, you had to learn the danger distance for those stratagems. Yes, I'm aware you did. I was painfully aware of it many times. You even got yourself a couple times. Oh yeah. I'm aware you used to yeah. That's why the Xenoblade 2 fanboy got upset with you, because you were just half-assing the game and not playing the game to the fullest. I mean, listen, when it comes to playing a game to the fullest, that's subjective. Like it's like you don't have to play a game to the detail that somebody else wants you to play a game, as long as you play it in a way that you enjoy. I kind of want the death blow thing, but at the same time, I also don't feel like weakening it, changing any of the rest of this time. Have to hold on. No. While everybody or anybody's still here, anybody know what this? Who's here? What is this one talking about? Here's our hint this time. You three. Like, I feel like it's trying to tell me 3rd floor. But it's like 31 cypress trees nestled atop this grassy hill. Afflictions of far off lands draw nigh unto me like wine barrels, tumbling lightly down the soft incline as I drift into reverie, enveloped within the resonance of the tolling bell. So 3FL. But I don't know if any of the rest of that means anything. So the fullest for you is yelling at Luna on Final Fantasy VIII. Now, to be fair, there's only a few games that you take serious and try to complete as much as you can, try to understand the game. Yeah, and I mean, that's fine. Everybody's allowed to play games how they want. I mean, I know I'm not playing this one properly. I mean, water, bouillon, vegetables, and pepper. Ah, home at last. Yeah, I just got back from a little trip to Rouen. Had a good time, but I'm sure I'm glad to be back home. I don't remember what we were doing at all anymore. Weapon-wise, we're already good on that. Okay. Goodbye, the craft cannon now, which means I need to sell stuff. Metal jacket. $25 points for that. Yeah, you're just having some issues right now because of yesterday. You're better, but sadly it's hard for you to recover fast and easy. That's all. Yeah, no problems. I understand. Like, it's sometimes stuff just sits with you. Not much you can do about it other than just let time take its course. It'll get better. Stress will wear down. The annoyance, the frustration, all that will wear off. Business decisions. Do I want a balanced center release weapon? Do I want an ace in the hole cannon? I'll just buy both to stop wasting time worrying. Alright. Wasting time seems to be what I'm good at. Arm and guard is the means to fill your needs. My shop is just across the street from the base skills. Stop by any time. Have you offer me a discount, you jerk? Here. Property back here. Check your room, huh? Can't loot it? You're lucky. You're lucky this game doesn't let me destroy your house. Not selling to me at a discount. Dove. Had a wonderful time in Rouen. Got back. Heard that the Arce was seen flying around Rouen. A shame if I had stayed a little longer. I bet I could have seen it myself. Why are you so lazy? Hurry up and make the bed. I can't take my nap. What? Who the hell are you talking to, kid? Please, are you listening? Make the bed. Shut up a sec. I'm looking for a book. I mean, my sister's lazy. I mean, look at this place. Jeffy, how you doing? Welcome in. It's Monday morning for you, so guess you're about to hit the gym and then go to work. Prepared for Professor Russell's granddaughter Tita in a second. Wow. Whew. A messed up family. Like, I'd trade away my family member in a heartbeat. Like problems. No. Alright, I need to use the restroom real quick. You know what? Ads are in 2 minutes. I'll delay for 2 minutes, and then I'll go use the restroom. You know, that way anybody who's not a subscriber won't miss anything. You're not missing much anyway, because all I'm doing right now is running around trying to think of whatever it could be. For anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, I'm trying to figure out the hint to this little side quest. Here's the hint. It's like, I originally thought it was 3rd floor, but how Professor Russell build the orbital clock. Orbits drive it, you know, as long as the orbital power don't stop, the clock will keep running. I may remember the old days anymore when Zeiss was that clock town. First orbitally powered clock made in the year 1162 of the Septine calendar by Zessian manufacturers. Or Zeissian. Welcome to the Deception Church. I'm here to help you with anything spiritual or mundane. Welcome. The church is quite simple, isn't it? So different from the surrounding buildings. I wonder if the revolving chair is some other hidden gimmick. This is the last stop of my liberal pilgrimage. Quite a strange feeling. Is that a room? Man, they don't let you steal anything in this game. I mean, I've walked into so many homes and everything's bolted down. It feels targeted, truthfully, you know? What? Billy Manhart. Yeah. Got a prickly seed.
Not now.
He's still getting killed again.
Not now.
In hindsight, I don't think having the ability to revive is useful in a unless you have the third person in the squad. Like, it's good for, like, post here. I can be like, oh, look, post fight, I can revive them. But again, the problem is that those are all, like, single XP fights. So again, kind of pointless to have. I'd say that's one of the negatives to this game, which would keep it around a 6 or a 7 rating. The PS Vita graphics be hitting like old peanut butter and jelly. But I'd say that's one of the negatives to this game, is that the fights, they're kind of like, hey, look, they can still cause damage, which is kind of cool. But the negative is there's no payoff for the fights. Like, it's like, yeah, fight this, you can get some more Sepith. Alright. It makes it so you basically, when I'm walking around, I feel more inclined to want to just skip fights. And I feel like that's counterproductive to a video game when you feel like it's better just to skip the battles. Maybe. I feel like shifting any stuff. The other thing is, I don't know, like, when it's like developed within the rest. Oh wait, I was supposed to go to the bathroom. I was like, gotta go to the bathroom, but son of a bitch. All right, so I missed the ad break. Apparently, I played right through it. I'm terrible with that. I need to set up something like Luna has, where it'll send out a reminder and say, "Hey, ads are coming." That way, at least sometimes I'll catch it. But even then, I knew it right there. I was a minute off, and I still got sidetracked. All right, using the restroom. Gonna refill my water since it's under half, and then I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Had to go find my, I don't really know, Mog. It's, like, it says third floor, or at least that's what 3FL strikes me as, third floor. I'll acknowledge Val later, but but I went to on the third floor. The only thing I'm thinking is that it's a different third floor, but I haven't found any buildings. And the only thing is that it's the path I was going on a minute ago leads to the exit to the others to the right side of the map, which have been castles. Well, not castles, but like the big walls. So I'm thinking, if it's not the third floor here, no building, including the church, had a third floor that it counted here. Now, what I don't know is, like, when it says barrels, I'm assuming it's in a barrel on the third floor. So, like, this is what we did earlier. I came in here. I was like, oh, third floor. Boom. Orbital factory. Boom. Third floor. Boom. No barrels. I talked to everybody, too, before you say, hey, why don't you talk to everybody? I already did that part. And I was in here, and I was like, oh, look, 3 barrels. Like, son of a... Not there. You saw me going through the church a minute ago. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying, though. Well, that's what I was getting to, because there's the town, like when we go at the south exit, and what I just got knocked out a minute ago when I was on the road to the east, like this exit, or not this exit, that's the landing port, down here, this exit to the east. I haven't gone this way yet. In the last 2 books, we found one down in the town to the south, the other one we found in a spot. If you go out the south gate and then head east, there's another location. That's where we found the last book. So I'm thinking this goes to the gate between Grand Cell and here. I'm thinking it's going to be in there. Well, there is no west. Like, there's an east, a north to the place we just were. The south is the Trat Plains, and then east, which is the Ritter Roadway. But like this, I'm assuming if we keep going this way, it'll take me to the gate, which the gate might have a third floor. The third floor would be probably the rampart, if it counts. Although I feel like that's the second floor, but either way. Yeah, I was like, that strikes me as really the only thing I have left that I could check. And that's what I was going to do earlier when I got knocked unconscious, and I was by the fight that went badly. And I was like, son of a bitch. Sold that Army Road. Alright. Did I try the gate first or the fortress? Well, they're both going to be equidistant right now. I do feel like the gate is going to end up... Oh, wait. I'm trying to fight you. Again, these fights aren't worth having. They don't... There's not enough experience in fighting them. But I figured we'll... After the first test, I figured we'll just walk this way anyway, just pick up the loot. Royal Army base of Lacen Fortress. Civilian access is prohibited. I insist you leave the area immediately. Wow, rude. Alright. So, we can't go in there, so we gotta check the other one. Better make sure I heal. Well, so hopefully it's not that place, because we weren't allowed in there yet. Oh well. A lot of monster killing requests coming in for me. Right away. Now that we're here, Samaga was this place. It was the gate. It is the 3rd floor. Hopefully this guy didn't send us in another one. This should be it, right? But here's the thing. The only thing that makes the clue more palatable is that the last 2 clues have taken you outside of the city into different, really distinct different regions. This was the last region left. So if you're a little more intelligent than I was, you'd go, oh, we went south all the way, we went to the southeast portion, that's another area that's unlocked. That's where we got the last 2. Clearly, the last road we can go down, it's going to be on that road. So it's going to be in there. Kind of what we got to eventually, but you would have done it faster if I'd have been smarter. Like, I figured it out, like, based on what I just said, I figured it out, but I didn't figure it out right away. I took me a bit, and I searched the town first. I even checked the church, which... That was dumb. Card stuck in the book. And something's written on it. Done well, though I know you not. I salute you for coming so far. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a quartz researcher, the criminal who hid the 3 books. I've used the riddles as a way to find someone intelligent to whom I could entrust my work, and you lived up to my hopes and expectations remarkably. Consider the enclosed quartz your reward. Take care when examining it. Thank you for all your time. I truly hope my quartz will prove useful to you. P.S. If you have found this package by sheer chance, how embarrassing, and lucky you! Please return to the 2nd floor archives in the central factory. So it's all one big practical joke. So it would seem. Have you looked in the package? Oh, right. Let's see what we can find. Impede the... Check in with the client for the time being. But I'm here, so... Liberal's peaceful again today. One problem is that too peaceful, and we all keep falling asleep. Uh-oh. Gotta hold out until my replacement arrives. Soldiers. Be more responsible than that, guys. You can relate to that? I feel like there's a lot of wasted space in this game, to put it nice. We took the gorgeous scenic route here. The trees are beautiful. The colors of these old stones are so romantic. It was like we were in our own personal storybook. I decided to invite my girlfriend and take the urban scenic route here. Walking through the trees, hand in hand. Like, is this game character trying to flex on us? That's rude. No. Door down. Anything here? No? Okay. Everything's bolted down in these places. Eight pot of meat. I don't need to rest. We ran from every fight on the way here. Alright, well, we got our book. Let's get out of here. Leave these shenanigans to the Ute. You got nothing? Guys, in Final Fantasy 14 yet again. Oh, 2nd floor. Oh. Chance to have you. Yep, we have the last book. Just to be sure, please take a look at it. Yep, definitely it. I'm impressed you actually found all 3 books. It just took some perseverance and patience. Oh yeah, that's not all we found. It was right in the same spot as the book. And there were the note and quartz left behind by the thief. Perhaps this is a clue as to his motivations. Still, regardless of the reason, you've done a great deal for me. You can keep the quartz for yourselves, in return for my having taken up so much of your time. Wait. We deserved the quartz to begin with. You're paying us our own... Is that all you need us to do? Yes, that's the lot. Phew, that's a relief. I was afraid you were going to say you still had more work for us. You worked so hard that there's really nothing left. Ha! Very grateful for your help. Now I can just relax for the time being. What? Oh, it's nothing. Thank you again. Feel free to come by anytime. The reward is the journey. Flips the tape. And the friends we didn't make along the way. We're turning our finished thing at the bracers build. Welcome back. It looks like you finished your job. Clear any other contracts, make sure you come here and report it. Alright. I need to speak with the factory chief. But before that, I need to save. Alright. The third floor? Go up another floor. Apparently the orbital calculator isn't working. We can repair it no matter what we try. We need to act out when we switch modes. Do you have any ideas? This really bugs me. Fix one thing and another thing pops up because of it. Never gonna finish. Alright, yeah, but where's the factory? Operation. Crap. Oh, you were the one to Tita before now. Welcome to the Central Factory. Can I help you? We are from the Bracers Guild. We'd like to meet with the factory head if we may. I'll reach you to our pause for dramatic effect and flourish the introduction note to meet the factory chief. Joshua looked stoic and tried not to roll his eyes. I see. Just a moment, please. Hazel, use the intercom, keeping one wary eye on Estelle all the while. Val, thank you for the hydrate. Wait, I did that pickle. Did I not hit the pickle button? One second. I might be a pickle behind. I've done 2 pickles. I do owe one more pickle. Because I was like, because I don't see the pickle button being hit after that pickle. So if I hit it and it was 3, then that meant I owed one more. Alright. Caught up to my pickles. Hey, I've been waiting for you two. Estelle and Joshua, right? Yes, it's nice to meet you, sir. Sorry to bother you like this. You at work like this. Don't worry yourselves about it. Racer Guild and Cassius in particular have done a great deal for me in the past. It'd be rude of me not to welcome these children. Huh? You know Dad. I guess you might say that he was my benefactor. No exaggeration to say that the Central Factory produces the finest ordnance in the land. Naturally, the confrontations over our craft have never really stopped. Whenever we had a problem, we'd always contact the Roland branch and have them come over. I see. That explains all the business trips then. And now my benefactor's kids have come to visit me themselves. So what can I do for you? I'm happy to help. Thanks, sir. Kind of a long story. Joshua and Estelle explained to Murdoch about the events surrounding the mysterious Black Orbment. I see. Well then. Would you mind if I had a look at this orbment? Sure, no problem. Estelle produced the Black Orbment and handed it to the factory. Now this certainly is an oddity. It's obviously made from modern materials, but the caliber isn't described anywhere. Caliber? You mean the numbers that are carved in the Orbment's frame? Exactly. It's almost not unheard of for an Orbment to be produced without them. It's not just in Liberal either. Most other nations on the continent are the same way. It's been a tradition dating back to when the Orbments were first invented 50 years ago. Huh? You don't say. Still took out her combat orbment and eyeballed it suspiciously. Right. There are numbers right there. Easy. You mean to say that you've never noticed it in all this time? Oh, you hush. Seriously, is it really that strange for one to have no caliber on it? It's pretty much a part of the production process, and that goes for any orbital factory. As if this one were a prototype or something. If so, I'd imagine it wasn't made to entertain at birthday parties, if you take my meaning. So less with the sweet and awesome, more with the stabby hurdy. Got it. Of course, I can't say for certain without looking inside. What is it? Ah! I can't find the maintenance cover. And now that I really look at it, there's no seams to it at all. How the hell is this thing made? I don't see any way to check out the inside of it. Oh man. Would it be possible to cut it open? That might work, yes. But I'd hate to just break something belonging to Cassius just like that. Oh, okay. Maybe we should let that professor handle it. Oh, right, the one mentioned in the note. Yeah, he should be able to tell us something. There was a note that was included with the orbment. I'll show Murdoch the note. There's a package. Cassius. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis. You wouldn't happen to know who this Professor R is, would you? Well, let me think. From the letter R and the people that Cassius knew, it must be Professor Russell. Yeah, I thought so. Who's Professor Russell? And wait a second, how do you know this guy? I don't, but I know of him. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Liberal in the first place. Hey, you know your stuff. As I'm sure you know, orbits were invented by Professor Epstein. And Professor Russell was one of his disciples. 40 years ago, he brought the orbits and his knowledge back, and that's why Liberal is a technologically advanced nation. You might say that he was the father of the orbital revolution. Wow, now that is impressive. Man, I had no idea that Dad knew anyone like that. Even so, it worries me a little that you'll be letting the old handle this orbit. We have no idea what it is, really. Huh? Well, how to put this, for good or ill, he's a certified genius. When he gets an idea for a new invention in his head, there's just no telling what he'll do. Much like the time when he was developing the first orbital airship. What's the far off look? I guess that a lot's happened. Sorry. I'm sure that he'll be able to figure this thing out. Go find him and ask him about it. Can't hurt. Thanks, Chief. Where should we go to find him? In the southwest corner of town at his house. Hold on a moment. Testing. Ah, good. Actually, I've been looking for you. Sorry to bother you, but come here. Alright, I'll be waiting. Wait, did you just call the professor or something? Oh, no. He actually has a private workshop in town. He has all the latest technology at his disposal, so I know he can figure out something about that thing. Wow, he must really be a genius. Wait, then who did you call? His granddaughter. She works here at the factory. I'm sure the child will be happy to show you the way. The child? Excuse me. What? You. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Mean that you know each other? Yeah, we only just met a little while ago, though. So then I guess that she's the professor's granddaughter. Exactly. Tita, I've been talking with Estelle and Joshua here. I'd like for you to show them the way to your house. To see Grandpa? Okay. Appreciate it. Yes, if you learn anything new, I'd love it if you come back and told me. As an engineer, I'm extremely curious to know more about this. Sure thing. You'll excuse us then. Hey, I didn't think you'd be coming. You're even the granddaughter of the famous professor. No wonder you're so comfortable with orbits. Oh, come on. I'm still just studying under my grandpa. Oh, by the way, do you Bracers have any business with my grandpa? Well, sort of. The situation is kind of complicated. We can explain everything once we see your grandfather. Oh, okay. My house is in the southwest corner of town. Get off the escalator and go straight until you reach the south entrance. Then turn to the west. There it is. Got it. Well, we already knew where it is. I've been there like 15 times already when I was wandering for other reasons. Hey, it's my house. Wow, nice place. Professor Russell is here? I think he's in the workshop. Through this door. Go and say hi then. Oh, stretch. Ugh. Hi, Val. There's. Come, Grandpa. Okay, maybe this way. So this is the professor. Nice to meet you. My name is Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. We actually came to get your expert opinion on... Got it! Eh? I did it, it's finally complete. That's right, who's the man? I'm the man. Yes, I should start testing it at once. Whoa! I mean, to be fair, he seemed pretty excited by whatever he just made. I'm sorry, Estelle. Grandpa kind of goes into a trance when he's working, and he doesn't really notice what's going on around him. I think he just finished up with the device he's working on for the past few days. I see. He really is something. Oh, he's something all right. I'm so embarrassed. Ugh. Grandpa. There's some people here who need to talk to you. Hmm? Oh, Tita, you've come just the right time. I need your help with compiling the data from these tests. But Grandpa, the new invention will actually block a biosensor orbit's detection faculties. It emits a unique orbital force field that deflects the energy that a biosensor sends out when it scans. Oh, really? Yes, really. Since when do I overstate my own accomplishments? Now, come on, we've got testing to do. Right. Professor Russell and Tita begin working with some complex equipment. Hey now, never mind, Estelle. I think we should just let them be for a little while. Hey, you with the black hair. Who, me? Who else? On the upstairs bookcase is a notebook titled Orbital Energy and applied to force fields. Go get it. Go on, be quick about it. Alright. Hey, Joshua. Hey, young lady, you with the antenna hair. Antenna. Oh, no you didn't. Quit farting around and make some coffee. Why should I have to make you coffee? I take it black, by the way. I want it clear as mud. You're not hearing a word I say. Fine, whatever. Yep, perfect. All set, Grandpa. Just as fast as ever. Oh. Where are Estelle and Joshua? Who? Come to think of it, I do vaguely recall a couple of young folks. Murdoch sent along some fresh faces then, I presume. Grandpa. And so Estelle and Joshua inadvertently wound up as assistants in the experiment. After many small but relatively harmless explosions and some singeing of the eyebrows, the day gave way to evening. Sorry about all that. I just assumed you were both new employees at the central factory. It's only natural that you wound up being drafted as my assistants. No laughing matter, especially since the only thing you had me helping with is making coffee. Girls can bang metal parts together too, old man. Relax, Estelle. You got some valuable experience out of the deal in the end. How often does one get to participate in a startup test on a brand new type of orbit after all? Well now, you're a bright lad then, aren't you? Want to give up this bracer nonsense and start up in the field of orbital engineering? Grandpa. Really sorry, guys. I guess I got caught up in the moment too. You don't need to apologize, sweetie. But I thought the father of the orbital revolution was going to be some really amazing man, not some old fart with attention deficit issues. Please, you're too kind. Moving on, so I'm being paid a visit by the children of Cassius. It's quite the surprise. So you really do know our dad? Yeah, from way back when. I've known him since his army days, some 20 years or so. I've met him too. He had the really nice mustache, right? Well, I don't know if I'd call it nice so much as suspicious looking. But if he's known Dad for that long, it looks like we'll be safe and trusting you know what with Professor Russell after all. Yeah, I have to agree. Eh? What are you talking about? And what was it you wanted my help with? Well, I'll explain to the professor the whole sequence of events surrounding the Black Orbment. I see. Wow, pitch black orbment. Yes, most intriguing. And with no inscribed caliber or seams. Look at that frame, too. Wait, what are you doing? A special alloy steel cutter. Just I thought. Here, take a look. Okay. Still, Joshua and Tita peered intently at the black orbment. Huh? There's not even a scratch. The frame is made from some type of metal that I've never before encountered. Opening it up for a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think. That's just crazy. If we can't find some way to open it, we'll be right back to square one. Well, I can certainly spend some time on trying. But first, I think that maybe we should put it under a measurement scan. What now? That huge piece of equipment you saw when we were working on the experiment? It can gauge orbital energy activity in real time. You're making my head hurt with your techno-babble. Just tell me what using that'll accomplish. To put it in layman's terms, it'll allow us to see just what this orbit does. We won't be able to draw any definitive conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity is occurring, but it's a start. And that should give us a major clue. Indeed. So without further ado... Grandpa, shouldn't we have lunch first? You mean dinner? Sure. Tell Joshua you're both welcome to join us. I can't promise it'll be anything special, but... sounds great to me. We'll even help with the prep. Alright, come on then. I've got a bit to do while lunch is prepared. No, I want to see it too. No fair working when I'm not around. My house, my rules. What is up with these two? Now I see where she gets it. Now if everyone is ready, let's get this started. Stella, if you'll put the orbit on the stand. Alright. Like this? Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Tita? All set? Good, good. Now, commencing orbital force measurement test on the Black Orbit. Black Orbit, so that's going to be the official name after all. But using it officially is so boring and simple. Why not something cool like dark thingy of impending doom? No, simple is best. Anything longer than Black Orbit would just be annoying to say. Oh, look at her. She's all anxious to start. Huh? Oh. Alright, let's begin. Tita, you'll activate the scanner, please. Okay. Output set at 45. Put all measuring equipment on standby. Roger. Done. All measuring equipment is calibrated. Okay, from here on out is the real deal. No direct input or output was detected. All we can do is measure how the central system circuits respond. Now let's see just how much this contraption is really worth. You're in a good mood. And click. Neat, it's all glowing and stuff. I get it. Putting a major strain on the crystal circuit. There. Tita, any readings? Yes, but they're kind of weird. The tachometer needle is shaking like crazy. Now it's spinning around the dial. What? Boom. Eh! What's going on here? Joshua, it's the same black light from before. What? Whoops, we broke the orbital town. Grandpa, it won't take much more of this. We have to shut it down. Don't you dare. Just a little longer and we'll have something. Wait a second, all the lights in town are going out. Huh? What in? Wow, we have no choice then. Terminating the experiment. Oh, they're back on. Yeah. Let's see the readout. Nothing. Didn't record anything. The only thing that kept working was the scanner on which the Black Orbit sat, but even that, well, as for everything else, good. It looks like the experiment's finished. And the lab did not blow up. I think if he kept going, it might have. Thank goodness Megaman was not here. I know. Explosion! How's it outside? Fine, all the lights are back. Like nothing happened. There's still a lot of people panicking though. Okay. But just what the hell was all that? That? was what I would dub the orbital shutdown phenomenon. The what down? Huh. You mean how everything inside the orbits just stopped working at once? Did the black orbit did this? Yep, no doubt. But I would never have dared to guess that its effect would be so extensive. There's definitely more to this than I expected. Interesting. Most interesting indeed. Only you would think causing a blackout over an entire city is interesting. Professor! Ah, Murdoch, just the man I wanted to see. The feeling is not mutual. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me. What the hell were you up to that would cause all of the power downtown to go out? How rude. It's not even my fault this time. See that there? That's the black orbit, and it caused this. Is that the... Okay, I get it. If that's the root of this, then it's genuine extenuating circumstances. But it still means that this was your fault. Ah, nuts, you got me. I appreciate the candor there. That's it. They're just okay. They're just okay again? Are they always like this? This is so embarrassing. And so the first day in Zeiss kept everyone busy. Due to how late it was, Estelle Joshua stayed at the lab for the night. The lab being the guy's house? And yesterday was such a crazy day. I was surprised enough at the town, but I really wasn't expecting to deal with anything like that. Yeah, no kidding. But back on the subject of the black orbit, it's much more powerful than I'd ever imagined. Yeah, what's the professor gonna do now that his equipment's gone all kerfloofy? Good morning, guys. Morning, Tito. Good morning. Quite a big day yesterday. Yeah, no kidding. You guys sleep okay? Yep, late babies. Is the professor already up? Oh, he left for the central factory earlier this morning. He said something about how he was going to expose all the Black Orbit's secrets. Wow, it looks like getting roared at over and over by the factory chief yesterday. He didn't even put a dent in him. We really appreciate both of you taking the time to look over something a couple of relative strangers brought you. Oh, it's fine, really. Grandpa's investigating out of pure curiosity more than anything. I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do? Well, naturally, be coming with you. Because you're our third party member. I want to know what's really going on with that orbit, too. Maybe there's something we can do to help. Yay, you can come with me. Oh, almost forgot about the soup. Just a second, you two. I'll bring you breakfast as soon as I make sure it's edible and not on fire. Guess that's what the smell is, but man, what a cutie. I wish we could take her back with us to Roland. She'd be like a pet, cheering us up whenever we're feeling down. That's kind of creepy, Estelle. He's right. It is, just a little. And now that we've had a good breakfast, off to the central factory. Before we do that, I'd like to check in at the guild. I think it might be best to report on what happened yesterday just to be on the safe side. Well, okay. Tito, would you mind if we stopped on our way? Sure, go ahead. Morning. That was some day yesterday, wasn't it? When you're ready, we'd like your full report on it. Business as usual, Killica. I've heard the basics from the factory chief already, but I'd like to expand that account with some first-hand details. Well, I see. So the orbit was sent to Cassius in secret. So the orbit that was sent to Cassius in secret was in fact something dangerous. The guild is very interested in these developments. We need to continue working with Professor Russell for the present. We thought you'd say that. When we have more information, we'll contact you immediately. There. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Murdoch. Good morning, sir. What a day yesterday was. We've been getting complaints from the citizens all morning. Wow, that's rough. Not like it was your fault or anything. Very sorry, sir. We didn't mean to cause. No. Don't apologize. These kind of things happen when you're doing science. It happens a little bit more often around Professor Russell's science, though. Speaking of the professor, has he come in already? Oh, yeah, he came in very early this morning, all fired up about something. He probably needs some assistance, so going up to his workshop and see him. It's on the 3rd floor. 3rd floor. All right, let's go then. Got a bad feeling about this. By the way, Tito. Yes, sir? Please don't get the professor too excited. If we ever repeat it yesterday, he won't be able to do anything for a while. I understand, sir. I'll be careful. Another failure. I think I need to go do something. Alright, AK for 1 second. I'm gonna go get a handful of peanuts, get some food in me. I just realized I haven't eaten for the entirety of the day. So I'm gonna eat a little something, at least get some carbs or energy or something into me, and I'll be right back. Energy pickle, you got me. Actually, it's probably not that bad. But yeah, I forgot. I have another reason that I was more tired than usual today. I added weights to my normal exercise routine. And then I didn't eat afterward. I just kind of laid down for a little while. Yeah, dumb of me. It's expanding exercise, eating less, and being irresponsible. No wonder I'm tired. I'm sitting here like, man, I feel more tired than normal. Like, what did I do? Simple answer. Eesh. Eesh. Thank you for the pickle, Val. Yep, there it is. Yeah, now that I've eaten at least a little something, hopefully that'll help give me a little more energy. What do you mean? What do you mean, what's my favorite pickle so far? Like by the brand that I eat? The brand that I eat is Clausen. Yeah, regular dill pickle. That ought to do it then. It stopped. Yeah, I thought that might happen. On a smaller scale, but it's the same phenomenon as yesterday. You're gonna go get some? They're good. Dill pickles are my favorite, I guess you could say. Problem is you eat the whole jar the same day as well. See, I don't like pickles enough that I want to eat the whole jar that same day. I don't hate pickles, but I don't like them enough to be like, blah, 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 but then just go through the whole jar. But I say that, but then again, I'm also, I used to go through an entire bag of chips in one sitting, so. Love sour stuff, I guess. Might be a short stream today, like somewhere between 6 and 9 hours instead of 9 to 12. That'll be a game time decision as we get further in. That I changed my exercise regimen. Didn't eat lunch or breakfast, but we'll see. It'll depend on how into the game I get. Seems like the black orbment is blocking the functionality of the other orbments, interfering with them in some way. Hey! Season 4 Diablo 4 is out. Necro Minion build is overpowered. I might have to reinstall it and play it at some point.